Jackson.
Yep. Why do you not have keys to this place? You're a DA.
Yeah, I know. Just mention it to DPS if you ever see him, because I've mentioned it to him so many times that I'm not going to mention it again. I do not want
I
to.
understand lawyers, but a DA? You should
Right.
be okay.
Maybe he's just
Plus, there's
waiting
only
on me.
two of you, and I trust both of you.
Yeah, that's good. I appreciate it, because I've been put through the ringer lately, so I'm glad somebody trusts me.
Yeah, of course. All right, so just before we go in there, these two are like max 35 and 45. They've been in there a little bit, but they have been really good sports, to be fair. So
Okay.
Suck some dick for some money.
Well, whatever you'd like to
and
do.
they've been funny.
You left me,
This guy
Jackson.
that's got $300.
Yeah, whatever you'd like to offer them, I'm sure it'll be fine. Okay.
Backwards hat.
Yeah, you
What's up? You don't let me hold 10
can
grand?
hook them up if you want.
I'll give you 10 grand, bro. For a second. All right.
Me?
You really that broke? You ain't got no 10 grand?
No, I don't have 10 grand. Give it to the lady
Sorry,
cop.
Captain.
She'll give
Just
it to
1
me.
second, Captain.
Hey, lady cop.
So this man ain't got 10 grand to go on bond for a court date.
You think he's got 10 bands?
He's making this shit fucking molehill into a mountain right now.
Listen, are you talking about this gentleman right here, based on the freaking stealing police vehicle getting shot?
Yeah.
All right, I'm talking to a judge right now.
Oh, okay.
Because he doesn't have money to go out on bond.
Talking to a judge right now. He's just making this shit out of more than nothing.
Uh-huh.
Rari.
Just take him back if
Rari.
Alright. Tihu, what did you offer him? 20?
You said what?
What did you offer Chucky?
I gotta change
Nah,
my
I don't
hearing
have
aids.
10 bands.
I gotta fly out and fly back in real quick.
Alright. Do you want to do him 20 and then I'll do man
Hey,
15?
lady cop,
since they've
come
been
get this
waiting
money
to
for
the,
me.
stuff.
What
Yeah,
lady
they've got
cop?
extra and they've been
I'm
nice.
paying
One
for
of the
a
lady
book.
cops.
Why does it have to be the lady cops? Tell me.
Because
Y'all
she was
sexy.
already over here. That's really the only reason. But if we're getting into that, I mean, that's fine. But she was already over here, so you can come get it for me if you like, please.
Hey, I'll pay for this dude to get out of
I
jail. I
even
ain't
said
shit.
please.
Yeah, the
Please?
message is sent to the judge. I'll let you know as soon as he shows up, okay? As soon as he messages me back, I'll let him know. I just
Hey, get
advised
yourself
him
a little
of
three-piece
the
of
nature of the
nugget.
situation.
My bad, I was changing my hearing aids.
It's okay. Yeah, I advised the judge of the nature of the situation and requested
Hey, yo,
that he come
Chucky,
down
I
to cells,
appreciate the $15. I'm going straight to McDonald's when I get out of
Okay.
prison.
and I'll see what he
Get
says.
a little large
Is that demeanor?
three-piece. And a Coke.
I presume so, yeah. He's generally the guy that works with me directly these days. I don't know where Alexander is.
I love that guy. He's good.
Who, Demeanor?
Yeah,
The
he's
guy's-
fucking straight to the
He's
point.
intense.
He said he'd pay for his bond. James Dean said he'd pay for his bond. To go out for 10K.
Well, we got a judge coming down.
No go.
You got a judge coming?
Demeanor's on
Okay.
his way.
Okay, I just wanted to let him. Okay.
Jesus Christ.
I'll take it.
This makes this shit so difficult.
Hey, you know what? And he's about to get so much freaking drama. Is this guy new to the city? How long has he been in the city?
I haven't asked that question. I'm afraid to
I'm
ask.
guessing it's new because his argument is that it's nowhere in the Constitution that that's the case, and I'm just like, dude.
Right. We told him it's in our SOPs. We don't have to make that public.
Correct. Correct.
I asked him, if you live in any other motherfucking city, can you get into a cop car?
Right.
No.
Yeah. And I've already got, I think I have sworn affidavits from the police officers who were involved in that whole situation for this very moment. So let me check that.
Yeah, there's one over there, Mr. Dumas. And then I believe the one that shot him down is Chase Monroe.
Yeah. He's gone to sleep though, Chase.
Woohoo! Let's go.
God damn.
So they're both getting the same.
So 2 and 4.
Yeah. So 15 jail, 15 probationary, and 500 probationary fine.
It's 203.
Incident number and crime.
Fleeing, and it's going to be 6114.
73.
6114 15 15 500.
Yep, and fleeing.
Okay, should
Okay,
have
are they ready?
judge demeanor
I'm
here at
gonna
any
shoot
point in
first right
time
now.
in the
Yeah,
immediate
Alright.
I've
future.
done before, I was ready
And
for them.
All right, I'll take them out. I just want to tell these guys they got to call us up for cell 5 because it's gonna be a long
Okay,
for that one.
201.
Send it.
Yeah, I would work.
Hey guys, go ahead and give us a call for cell 5 when you figure it out.
Yep.
I gotta take these other two up.
Yep, I'll let you know. And the arresting officer or whatever is still here,
I'm gonna go
Uh,
back in real quick.
Dumas or whatever. So if the judge needs a statement from him, he can get it directly.
How long you been chasing?
Are they both ready, Jackson?
Is he ready? Number 2? See who?
So upset about this, man. I thought he was just gonna be
10-4,
like chill and take his
granted.
See
time.
who in the Tahoe.
Guys should have just took his freaking time. We cut him a deal and everything.
Yeah, I even cut him a fucking better deal,
So I'm
dude.
saying, like, gee whiz, dude, how freaking he's
I told
obviously
him-
new.
I know you're broke, so I'm gonna waive the fine. You're just gonna do 25
Yeah, I
months
like
and
you,
call it a
T-Hoo.
day.
All right, so you ready, guys?
Because he's already been here for 50
I've
fucking
been ready
months.
for a long time. Lock me up.
Unbelievable.
I can.
But hey, if he wants to waste time, let him waste
He's
his
about to
time.
meet demeanor probably for the first time. So I got news for him.
Yeah. I
Hey,
know.
you
No,
fit
actually,
all that
Demeanor
junk
pulled
in
up
that
on the
truck.
scene when he got shot.
Yep.
Well, I
Like,
mean,
Demeanor literally pulled up
Fast
on
as
that
fuck,
scene
boy.
when he was.
I can't
He had
help
just
it.
gotten shot down.
No, this is fast fuck boy.
unreal. Unreal.
I'm bringing two now. The other one they're waiting on. It'll be a while.
Unbelievable.
Yep.
You seen Jackson's ass too.
Oh, it's in the memory bank.
Well, I appreciate you guys maintaining your professionalism throughout this whole garbage. So
I'm trying.
yeah, it's a freaking task sometimes. I know.
Yeah.
I've never been in one of these. Hey, can I?
You know me. I always keep my professionalism. You know.
I
That's
just
right.
don't know how you deal with this shit.
I don't. I'm just like, hey, look. Cause see, like, look, I can't. I'm not even
They don't have
brokering
to like him.
deals. I'm not even brokering deals for people who don't have attorneys anymore. They will get what the police offer them, and I will back up the police. However, if the police say this guy's been a jerk off and he's trying to make bail so he can get out, you need to let me know too, because I'll call a judge, and the judge has the ability to deny bail. If you think this guy's just trying to get back on the street, like anybody's trying to just
That's
get
what he
back
was
on the
doing.
street real quick, yeah,
Mm.
deny bail.
Yeah,
Because
because
he
he was asking.
worried about if he got caught again, if he'd have to do double the time because he's out on bond.
Absolutely. You should just take the small
Hey,
deal.
Tihu, let me know when you're done that with the report, and I'll put my bit for James.
Okie dokie, love.
Okay, thank you.
God damn, Jackson got many
Yep.
sweaters, huh?
Just a little bit of patience, and this will all
Oh,
be
yeah, most
handled.
definitely.
I haven't seen a court case in a long time though.
Oh, well, people haven't been utilizing lawyers,
I know.
and
I mean, it's hard when there's not very many lawyers though. At the same time,
it's
you
just
know?
funny because lawyers are in the city, but they're just doing other stuff instead of being lawyers.
Exactly.
Guess
bro.
what?
Like I'm
Wha-
telling you, Azra, I see her off duty more than I see her on duty every day.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to speak to Chris directly about that because Chris and I have a pretty good rapport.
Because she is off duty so fucking much, and she's around when people need lawyers. But she is off duty all the time, so we literally can't get in
Yeah.
contact with her.
Yeah, that's not good. Like, and
Like,
the
she
new
could have
DOJ
three
is gonna
different
have
people here.
the new DOJ is gonna have a bar exam, so not everybody can be attorneys
Oh,
anytime
that's
they want.
epic.
So. Oh, there he is.
Hey, the man of the hour.
Over here,
Mm-hmm.
just here, Your Honor.
Mm-hmm.
This is still that same situation regarding an individual entering a police vehicle and
God damn, y'all still down here after you
Yeah.
emailed me that, what, an hour ago?
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
Yes, Your Honor. You want to go ahead and take the lead on this, officer? Let him know what has come since then.
So he wanted a court date, so we told him, all right, you're gonna have to get set on bond, which is a $10,000 fine for bond. He said he don't have the money for the bond. So I said, okay, well then you're gonna have to sit in jail for it until the court date case. Basically, he's just giving us the runaround because he's saying it's not in city laws, not get into a cop car, this, and that. He could have got tased instead of shot up.
No.
Well, they
it is
attempted that.
Actually, it is the SOP of the P. That shit was like that when I was a cop.
Right.
Yeah,
and the
that's what I told
SOPs
him.
aren't public either. So
That's what we were trying to
And they
explain.
don't
Like,
need to
we
be
don't
made
need
public.
to tell them
Correct.
that. Yeah, we
No.
don't need. And they gave him warnings. You know, they were telling him like, you're gonna get shot if you don't step out. You know.
So it used to be a city law, right? It used to be a city law not to enter any emergency vehicles, but the the Supreme Court decided to take that law off the table and place a SOP in place, yeah, you can go ahead and take an emergency vehicle all you want
Right.
at your own risk. It's code red.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. And the officer there, Dumas, I believe, is writing up the report for the situation. He's prepared to enter it in the general affidavits, which you may not
What's
need.
this guy's name?
I don't know.
Felipe. Give me 1 second. I'm looking it up.
Stroker. His name's Philip Stroker.
Never heard of this guy.
Yeah, I
Nope,
think he's super
I've
new.
never met him.
I met him
What's
once.
his priors?
I met him one time. He was down on his luck. I gave him 10 grand to go buy a vehicle.
Only no priors, only the current charges of house robbery and fleeing eluding. 0 priors.
He's being a dickhead on this.
Yeah, just because he's trying to
Did y'all gun him
stand.
down? Did y'all gun him out of the vehicle?
Yeah.
Officer did gun him out.
Yeah, I
sir.
believe
He was in the
Chase, who was
passenger seat.
asleep, is the one who did it specifically.
All right, y'all follow me.
You actually ended up pulling up on that scene because remember when I was telling you to
Mm-hmm.
back up, like because it was an active scene. This was it.
All right, what seems to be the issue, sir? I am the judge.
I was shot out of a vehicle. I was murdered under law.
You're not murdered, sir. You're still living and breathing right now.
I was attemptedly murdered, or whatever you put that word. I was shot anyway out of a vehicle for being in the vehicle
In an emergency vehicle.
in an emergency vehicle. Okay,
Mm-hmm.
in which later was told that being in the emergency vehicle gives me direct possession of said vehicle.
Correct.
Okay, when I asked if that which law that was, I was told that that was an SOP. SOP is a law in which my understanding, right? So how am I to go up to the courthouse
Sir, you okay? Attempted carjacking, sir. Attempted carjacking.
from passenger seat? That makes no sense.
I mean, you could easily slide over to the you could easily slide over to the driver's seat. You can easily lock pick the car. You can easily lock pick the car from the passenger seat. Yeah, you sure can.
It's more so.
It's not that hard to lean over and pull some wires out, make them smart, and then head and then jump over into the driver's seat. The bottom line is, sir.
Oh my
Bottom line is okay. All right. So I mean, we really can do this. Like we really can do this, right? So let me explain this to you. All right. So it used to be a city ordinance that nobody in this city is allowed to enter an emergency vehicle at all whatsoever. That was a government law. The government actually let me talk, or I'm gonna send you down. I'm gonna send you down for 120. Let me talk. Hey, hold him in contempt. Hold him in contempt. Hey, give him 120. Give him 120. You don't want to let me talk? Give him 120. Go ahead and give him $15,000 in fine. Wasting my damn time. No. You gonna let me talk? That's the problem. See, I'm over here trying to explain something and you're cutting me off. That's the issue. That's the issue here. I came down here from my courtroom to have a conversation with you, and while I'm talking, you want to interrupt me. So you're gonna go ahead and you're gonna do 120 months, and you're gonna go ahead and get a $15,000 fine.
Absolutely. Whatever you say.
Sorry it turned out that way, Your Honor, but we knew you were the man for the job.
You're not gonna sit here and waste my time having me come down here to try to explain something to you, and then you want to cut me off the whole fucking time I'm trying to speak. It's just not gonna happen that way.
No, Your Honor.
Didn't even let me finish. Didn't even let me finish. Get to explain anything to him.
What wasn't explained is that the officer over there currently, like, because I in no way represent criminals or suspects rather in any way. And the officer gave him a good deal, realized he couldn't post bond, so they gave him an even better deal than the first one. I don't even know what it was, but they went out of their way and to extend him sort of an olive branch due to this being his first offenses and him not really understanding how we do business here. So he just refused, so this is what it comes to.
I mean, he didn't even let me get a finish explaining that the government took that law off the table and made it a PDSOP that if you get into an emergency vehicle, doesn't matter if it's passenger, rear passenger, front passenger, it doesn't matter. You get into any emergency vehicle, it's automatic code red. And I as a judge cannot touch SOPs.
Right.
So I mean, he didn't even let me
There
get
it
a
is.
finish to explain that. So if he wants to be a dickhead and not want to listen and wants to do all the barking, then he can go bark up some trees
Here
inside
you
of
go.
a
He can
Bolingbrook in
go
the
to the
courtyard.
kennel if he's gonna bark. So
You said
You wanna go to that too,
15,000, Judge.
Yep, 15,120.
Got you.
and that's
I don't think
60
you
probation.
guys-
Yep.
We find him, right?
you guys need more units.
And the officers that were there both
Right.
stated to me in person here in the cells that they tried to utilize their tasers first, by the way. So it doesn't matter now, but they
Yeah,
definitely
he was
went.
given several. He
Yeah.
was given several verbal commands to exit the vehicle. He refused to do so. I mean, escalation of force. PD did it
Right.
the right way.
Yep, they
Verbally, non-lethal, and then they went to lethal. That is exactly how it's supposed
they
to be
did
done.
everything they could to prevent escalation, and it just didn't work out that way, unfortunately, because of the suspect.
You got it now with when DOC gets here for him.
Yeah.
Okay. They need more units for that.
Yeah, I appreciate it.
I'm just gonna put it this way. All right, I'll let you know, DA. If I have to get in my vehicle and pay a visit to the jail cells, if these criminals want to continue to do what they were doing prior to me being here, hey, I'm not gonna go lenient on them at all whatsoever.
Yeah, we prepped them. We were like, look, dude, all this, is cool and all. I mean, the DA's here talking to you. That may not mean anything to you, but the man who's coming down here now, you're going to need to really pay close attention to the words that come out of his
All
mouth.
right,
And
Dumas. I got
some
DOC
people,
rolling.
either you get it or you
Find him.
don't in this life. He just don't
Right.
get it. So
Yeah, perfect.
He's getting 120.
Yeah, is there going to be 60 as well? 60
Yes.
probation?
Yep.
And
Yeah,
1,000
60
fine?
probation.
Yeah.
Perfect. All right.
I just can't see people just need to relax and just hear people talk it out. you
just
know
new
what I'm saying?
I mean,
people
all,
to the
all
city.
I want to do was explain to him that it used to be a law, and they took that law off the table, and that it turned into an SOP now. That it's code red. It doesn't matter what part of the vehicle you get into; it's automatic code red if you get into an emergency vehicle. And the whole point of that is to deter the city from going buck wild and just stealing nothing but emergency vehicles every 2 seconds, and basically allowing PD not to do their job, which in turns in this city into a lawless state. Like, that's the whole reasoning behind the SOP. If we're gonna give crims an inch and allow them to, if the government's gonna give crims an inch and allow them to at least acquire a government vehicle, there needs to be some stipulations to it, and that's the stipulation. It's code red.
Right.
Facts.
And that's what I wanted to explain to him. But if he wants to cut me off and and I'm coming out of my courtroom to come here to pay a visit, then he's just gonna get the full extent.
Right. Yeah, I advise the officers too. I was like, look, you guys tried to prevent escalation at every turn and were forced to do what you did, because the only alternative at that point was allowing somebody, a fleeing suspect, to get hold of a police vehicle if you didn't do what you did, and which is worse, so
Facts.
they had to slam the door on it. They had to put a wet blanket on it right away.
Okay,
All right.
cool.
But I
I'm gonna get
appreciate
back
your
out there.
your
I
patience
appreciate
on this,
time,
guys.
Judge.
Thank you guys.
Oh, that's what we're here for, baby.
Appreciate it, fellas.
All right.
Good job, everybody.
Yep. Good communications.
Oh yeah, most definitely.